Alright, so hear me out. I enjoyed Fire Emblem Engage.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Alright, look. So while Fire Emblem Engage has its flaws, and I still do not like the look of the fucking main character with the fucking Colgate hair, I will admit I had the most fun playing this game on Maddening. This feels like the most fair Maddening mode I have ever played in a Fire Emblem game, which is saying something because none of the Maddening modes are fair, like, at all. Those goddamn ambush spawns. Anyways, I saw a bunch of challenges pop up on my feed for different games and I decided, why not make my own? You know, for shits and giggles. What am I doing? Since I thought Fire Emblem didn't have enough RNG and I'm too lazy to do the randomizer mod, let's do this fucking version. Fire Emblem Roulette. Also, I gotta say, as much as I hate to admit it, this intro really grew on me.
Fire Emblem Engage!
Alright, so we're gonna go with the fucking MC. I already flipped a coin, I got female, and I'm gonna just fucking go on a name generator and pick their name. And it's Velma. It's already looking good for the fucking game. So I will warn you, although I have beat this game on Maddening, I am not very good because I am not very smart. So if you're expecting top tier play, fucking I can't even speak right, but I did manage to beat the maddening modes for Awakening, Three Houses on most of the routes, and once on this one with a second round progress. Pretty much this part is left here to show proof to my friends that I'm actually playing on fucking maddening mode and on random growth rates. Yeah. While this sad excuse of apply goes on in the background, I'll go through the rules. Alright, that's a bit rude for the plot. I actually did enjoy some moments, but anyways. Alright, after every chapter, I get to spin one of two roulettes. One is to unlock a character that I can use, and another is for unlocking a paralog battle. That's for all the characters and all the paralogs in the game, even the late game ones. So I could be stuck with a late game unit early on and be fucked. Or I could get an early game unit by like chapter 22 and just be fucked. I will set a limit, 14 characters max, because that's how many characters you can have maximum on one map. And the Paralog Roulette will include stuff like the DLC maps, including the Xenologue and emblems. I will also roll characters for the classes. On the Roulette, the mage classes are a bit bigger, but that's because there's only like 3 mage classes, and I wanted like characters like Etier who have a 0 magic growth have a chance to become a sage, because I think that'd be funny. And as for weapon proficiencies, I'm gonna be honest, I'm already spinning like 3 roulette wheels. I'll just pick whichever weapon they're proficient in. And otherwise, I'll just pick one and then be stuck with that choice for the rest of the game. So like Paladin, who gets stuck with a sword, a lance, and an axe. If I roll for Alir there, I'm pretty sure Alir has a sword proficiency, so they'll be automatically put on the sword Paladin. And some of the classes don't even have a choice, like Harbordeer stuck to lances, Swordmaster stuck to swords, and Berserker stuck with axe. So at those, I don't even get the choice to choose one.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
But this is my first actual attempt at a challenge run, so I'm actually looking forward to it, and I hope to God it does not end right away. So while Velma finishes up the first map, it's just a tutorial map, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll spin for their class right now. And it looks like Velma's gonna be a halberdier. Interesting. The only thing that sucks about this is they can't use the 2 exclusive weapons they have, but I can live with that. Look at the stats though. She'll have a 50% stats, 65 dex, 60 speed, 55 defense. You know, we can manage that. And since technically this counts as a chapter, I get to spin the other wheel too. I'm gonna go unlock a character, see what we get. And our first character is Celine. Oh. Well, considering the fact that she's a mixed unit that can go either physical or magical offense, I'm actually pretty happy about this. Well, she's pretty early on, so that's a plus. I'm pretty sure regardless what class she gets, she's gonna be a pretty decent unit. Don't tell me I just jinxed myself. I like the fact that even the game's telling me to calm down. Well, shit. Looking at her right now, she's got about the same strength as Alear does. The only thing I'm worried about is that most of their stats are at 50, which means it's basically a coin flipped on whether or not I get RNG screwed. But fuck it, this is why I'm doing this. Oh, and before I forget to mention this, it's probably gonna pop up sooner rather than later, but if I get a unit like a DLC unit, I don't get to get the character right away because I still need a roll to unlock the fucking missions first. So yeah, even though I can have a max of 14 characters, doesn't mean I can use them. I could just get RNG screw for that. I just realized there's a chance that a fucking Velma might end up not being married. Damn, it really do be down to luck. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the first fucking mission, the real mission. Even then, it's still just a tutorial. But coming down to this, this is the first chance to battle, and I will be stuck using Alear alone. But most people do this anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm sorry, Vander. You're gonna be benched. As long as you move Vander down to the forest, they'll rather go after Velma, so if you want to try this yourself, that's one way you can do it. Even then, I'm still gonna unequip his weapon once I get the chance, but I forgot to, because I'm dumb. And during these times, I'm not gonna talk very much. I'm gonna just explain why I'm doing certain movements and what my thought process is, but otherwise I'm gonna just let it play out. Though I will show every crit, because I know there's gonna be lots of coming. Probably towards me. Like right here, I'm gonna move Vander up, and even though the guy below is tempted to chase him, I don't think he's gonna, because Velma's a better target. And I'm gonna spend this turn just healing up Velma because I don't want to get an unlucky hit and then die right now. When it comes to emblem rings, since we're about to unlock our first one right here, I'm use them regardless. Like, there's not gonna be no restriction on it. I am not confident enough in my skills to not use the emblem rings as a crutch. So yeah, this is my challenge. I'm doing whatever I want. Okay, I lied. There is one exception on the Tiki ring or bracelet or whatever they call it. I'm only going to be using those for like under-leveled units. So let's say I get like, like Vander late in the game, I'm gonna use Tiki on him simply for the fact that that's the only way they'll be able to catch up without using other rings like Makaya. And if I remember right, Tiki's ability like scales up their stats to be adequate enough to take a few hits, so they'll be able to get some XP using combat and that one Tiki skill. But I am getting way ahead of myself, like, dear lord. I have to roll the Tiki thing, so there's a chance I won't even get it. Since I got Marth unlocked, I'm gonna avoid using him for the simple fact that you get more XP by not engaging and killing them one turn. So I'm a dude, and I just crit. So, god damn it. Anyways, this first chapter is gonna be pretty easy. I'ma just save my engage, and then on the final enemy on the last hit, I'ma use my what do they call it? The engage attack. I'm gonna use that to build up more bond with Marth. And we got our first level up, speed and strength. Let's go. It's a pretty good start. I'm really upset that the fucking level up things aren't voiced. Not even a little line, you know? That's just me. And with that final kill, we got chapter 2 complete, which means we get another role. I hope you know most of the first roles are just going to be characters, since I think that's more important than paralogs, because you don't get paralogs until like chapter 5? Or was it 7? You know what? We'll get there when we get there. I'm gonna roll another character. And our second character is Diamant. Oh, that's awesome, man. I really love this dude's character. Feels like the real MC. Now, what class is it gonna be? Pretty sure as long as it's a physical unit, he's golden. You gotta be fucking with me, man. Come on! No! Ah, god damn it! No! Oh, I guess he's religious now. Fuck. This is... Look, you probably don't believe me, but I roll the characters like after I finish the thing and like the actual recordings. Not like the after edit, like this is... Like, that's my genuine reaction when I got Diamant, and now, god damn it, why is he a high priest? God! Oh god, it's gonna be such a pain in the ass. He's gonna be stuck as martial monk for a while, because now I gotta get him like 3 different proficiencies. Shit. Okay, he needs magic, he needs fist, and he needs a book. God damn it. Shit, now I need to either try to roll for Tiki to get him early, or he's just gonna be stuck as a fucking priest until we get Byleth. Because I don't think anyone else has that fucking proficiency to teach him. Well, we make do. Let's go. And don't worry about forgetting the character stats and all that. I'll bring it back up once we actually get them recruited, but I just want to show something to fill in like the air. Because I think it's neat to look at them while we get them unlocked, you know, like a little treat for the future. Even though this treat kinda sucks. So Diamant's base stats look pretty average, with an impressive 15 build, which we're not gonna make much use of because I think most of the fucking hand-to-hand weapons are just light. I guess books. Yeah, I guess it could be worse. I don't think he's gonna get any speed with the class update, but shit, man, this is gonna be weird. Well, thankfully, mage classes boost up magic stats a lot, so It's a 40. I think these stats are gonna be worse than like most of the characters that we're gonna get in this campaign. You know, I say that, and yet there's probably gonna be someone worse. And the worst part is, those are high priest stats. We're not gonna get that for a good while, so I'm just gonna show the martial monk stats. Like, unlike the other two where you can get their proficiencies quickly and have a chance to recruit them, because I think there's a good chance we can get them to level 10 before we can get our first second seal. And in that case, I could just promote them to their top tier class. I said top tier, but it's not. Well, maybe for Velma. Weirdly, we actually do better in the martial monk class because of the 10 growth in defense and the 10 growth in attack. The only downside we have is that we're missing out on 5 speed. But I'm a class up regardless. But maybe it won't be so bad. Weirdly enough, we are more tanky in the martial monk class with 10 more defense growth. But God, we have 10 less strength growth. We're not gonna hit hard for a good while. We're gonna be screwed over. Yeah, we're also missing on 10 res and 10 not 10, like a lot of luck. But that's not too bad. God, I'm doing all this out of place, but like there are gonna be some things where I'm gonna have a few lifelines. For example, if I'm like struggling to beat the game and I have a dead character and I have other characters alive, I'm gonna have a friend who doesn't know anything about Fire Emblem and they're just gonna pick a character that's still alive and then pick a random class that they think sounds cool. And then that'll be a lifeline. Another thing is like if it goes on for a while and like I'm struggling a bit, I'ma just grab Tiki. Like that, I'll make that an exception where I can just use her to help level up other units. But that's more of a point where it's like this will not go on because my units are not keeping up with the game. I still gotta beat the chapter too. It's like this will not be easy. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but a point of contention that I'm gonna do is use the relay trial for the simple fact that I want to get those seals early because I want to reclass my units early, and I think it's more fun to have them reclassed early than to worry about like the benefits I get from the relays, because I could always get rid of the items by just throwing them in the well and doing stuff like that. Like I think you could get stat boosters, but like at the early rate, I'm not gonna get any because I'm not participating enough. And at the late game, I won't be doing the relay trials because like I don't need to, because I can just buy the seals. So I think it evens out. I just want to have more fun in this. So starting off this chapter, I ranted a bit, but like I'm not worried about the first part because like it's only 3 units, and I'm pretty sure Aaliyah can handle this if she doesn't get unlucky. Why do I keep saying Aaliyah? Velma! I need to drive that through my fucking head. Velma. But now that I'm looking at the rates of like their hit rates, I am kind of worried a bit now because I'm pretty sure archers in this game have like a ton more accuracy. So, so I decided to pick the safer option and engage, and I am going to save my engagement to take out the archer the next turn. There'll be a bit of a cut here because I recorded this all in one session, and then I had to take a break So like the next day I came back and then came back to record and finish this up. So the reason I engaged was because I knew I would gain some health back because of the second attack, and I was hoping that that would be enough, and I think I will be fine as long as these two don't hit. Plus I have extra void because of Marth's effect, so I think I'm pretty good. I'm probably gonna end this after the third chapter.